On the docket tonight, the murder of mother of three, Maya Millete. The defendant, her husband, Larry, charged and arrested and taken into custody yesterday. Our great affiliate, KGTV in San Diego reporter Laura Acevedo has the latest.
Just before noon Tuesday morning, multiple agencies moved in on Larry Millete at his home in Chula Vista on Paseo de los Gatos, arresting him for the murder of his missing wife, Maya Millete, the mother of three missing since early January. Later in the afternoon, Chula Vista police and the DA's office sharing details of their 9-month-long investigation and what led to the arrest.
Today is a step towards justice, but it does not mark the end of our investigation.
DA Summer Stephan shared in detail that Maya wanted a divorce and on January 7th made a call to a divorce attorney. Larry found out.
The last call recorded that May made was to a divorce attorney. She did not make any further calls.
The DA says Larry was trying to hold on to his marriage and even resorted to so-called spellcasters that would ask to make Maya stay in the relationship. The messages between Larry and the spellcasters became more disturbing before Maya disappeared.
He was asking for May to become incapacitated, for May to be in an accident, to have broken bones so that she could stay at home.
Investigators believe Millete killed his wife on or around January 7th. They say they have neighbor surveillance video that captured 9 loud bangs around 10 that Thursday night. The FBI unable to confirm if they were gunshots because of the quality of the audio. The children reportedly seen playing outside, which was unusual because it was late. Larry seen early the next morning moving his black Lexus into a spot in the driveway out of the view of the cameras in his home. He left and was gone for over 11 hours. The DA says he repeatedly changed his story about what he did that day. The news shattering Maya's family. Her sister had always hoped Larry had nothing to do with her disappearance.
My sister did love him. She gave him 3 kids.
Now begging anyone that knows anything about where Maya might be to come forward.
We're still asking the public, please, help us bring my sister home.
It's heartbreaking, but now it's going to be a murder trial. Let's bring back in our think tank, Eklund Mercy, Nima Rahmani, Noah Pines. Nima, Maya Millete still missing. They haven't found her. Yesterday, we heard investigators are looking for a .40 caliber gun. How are they going to prove murder?
Easy, Vinny. This is going to be a great jury pool down there in San Diego. I used to prosecute cases there. January 7th, there's a fight. There's a history of domestic violence. Neighbors are going to testify to that. There's video evidence of Maya coming into the house, but none of her leaving. But who does leave the next day? January 8th. Larry, he leaves for more than 11 hours. He leaves his cell phone at home, doesn't go to work. And then what does he do when he comes home? He deletes text messages. There's disturbing search history. We've seen this story before. As more and more evidence comes out, all of that is going to point to Larry, and this is going to be an easy circumstantial no body case down there in San Diego.
Eklund Mercy, how is the defense going to explain his contacting spellcasters to cast a spell on his wife so she becomes incapacitated and can't leave the house, that her bones are broken, she gets into an accident? How do you explain that?
You don't. That's why you plead. That is why you plead if you don't have enough information. That is insane. That's why it's so important, in domestic violence situations, like leaving. And it's just a tragic example of how dangerous it is when a victim of domestic violence tries to leave the relationship. We see it often, and especially after, during COVID and people having to be incubated with family members and sometimes being incubated with your abusive spouse. These things happen, and it's so unfortunate. It's just really sad.
Noah Pines, tomorrow is the arraignment, okay? Walk us through the beginning parts of a case from the defense perspective. What is the defense doing? What are the conversations like? And how much back and forth at this point of all of this is there between Larry Millete, the guy we're looking at, and his defense attorney?
I mean, you're in a little bit of a waiting phase because you want the discovery. You want to see what the state actually has. So, arraignment, you plead not guilty. You wait for the state to give you discovery, and that may be, sort of your jumping off point to say what they have. The spellcatcher thing, it's like, if this guy was such a violent domestic abuser, why is he asking people to cast spells instead of just doing it himself? I mean, that could, I don't know. It's a weird.
It's weird, but I think he realized at some point the spells weren't working. I mean,
I don't know.
Right?
Like, you go from casting spells to then you're going to murder your wife. I don't know, Vinny. I mean, and again, this is just what the police and the prosecutors are telling us. Another example, by the way, of an unethical press conference by a prosecutor. Getting out and talking about specific facts.
They're all in the arrest warrant. Every fact that she said was already in the arrest warrant.
The prosecutor shouldn't be talking about the facts of the case. We've charged them with murder, and we intend to prove it. That's the only thing a prosecutor should be talking about. They shouldn't be out giving press conferences about specific alleged facts. Now that may turn to bite them, if they can't prove what they said. Because I would use it against a prosecutor if they got out there and said something in a press conference and they couldn't prove it.
All right, Nima, can you respond on my behalf?
Well, of course. I mean, district attorneys are elected officials. So, they are public servants. The public has had questions. They've had 9 months where this woman has been missing. So it's their job, just like in Brian Laundrie, to get up there and tell the public what's been done this 9 months. So this is not out of the ordinary. It's nothing inflammatory. It's nothing inappropriate. It happens every day in every county in the United States.
Okay. Eklund, I'll give you the last word if you want the last word. Otherwise, we will move on.
I'm gonna agree with Noah. Yeah, I do. I do not like when they just those fringe. Like those.
Of course you don't like it. You don't like it when they present all that evidence against your client.
No, it's not evidence.
But it's part of the system. That's the way it works.
That's just statements. So I'm agree with no. I agree with no.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Eklund.
We'll let the viewers decide.